The elected hats. In that far-away land, a long way from anywhere else, there was a little hat shop with all these hats upon a shelf. There were round hats and square hats, top hats and bottom ones too. There were bent hats and straight hats, tall hats and short hats, old hats and new. Some hats were black and some were white. Others were red and others were blue. Some were coloured like rainbows, and there were shades of every hue. There were green ones and brown ones, and yellow ones as bright as the sun. Some were red and black and white. Sitting all together, they made such a delightful sight. Some were made of felt, some of shiny velvet, and others were woven in straw. Some were made of canvas, some were hung on a hat rack, others were folded in a drawer. Some hats had patterns, others were plain, some hats narrow, some hats wide. There were war hats and peace hats, going out hats and hats for staying inside. There were hats for the sun and hats for the rain, and all sorts of sports hats too. Peaked hats for the young, warm hats for the old, even hats for the animals in the zoo. While the people came to that little shop to try the hats to see which of them would fit. They looked so smart upon their heads, it was hard to choose, they had to admit. These hats all look so different, none are the same. Which one should we buy? Which one should we wear? And which one will make us look the best? And what is the choice? And what is the cost? And do we even care? Well, they turned the hats upside down to read the small print on the label, to discover there the situation. It don't matter which one you choose, the label read. All these hats are made by the same global corporation.